Hello, my friends, and welcome to the second episode of Simon's sealed. I don't forgot what I call it. Simon's sealed seminar. All right, another Dominaria sealed deck here for all you Pro Tour hopefuls. Let's look at our rares. Oh, we have 8 rares. Wow, 2 of them are planeswalkers. And now this card is okay, mostly for the rummage ability, the middle one, but the fear is just very, very good. And you cannot get decked if you have Teferi, because you get -3 on itself. Kind of a neat thing to know. You have a double Torgar, which is a so-so card. I find that it's not an insane bomb, but it can definitely do some work. You can target both players with abilities. You can target your opponent, put them to 10, or if you are low on life, you can go up to 10. It's a neat card. I don't like Oath of Teferi, even though I have Teferi, because it's not worth a card to just blink a permanent for 1 turn. It's kind of a pipe dream to play Shea Ballard and Oath of Teferi in the same game. So this card I like if you can activate the red ability. It's not that the middle ability is irrelevant. Middle ability is good, but you want to shoot creatures if you want to play this card, I think. That's my opinion. So let's look at our colors here. We have the most cards in red, followed closely. Oh, we have the most cards in blue, followed by red, and then the other colors are kind of close. As far as multicolor goes, except from the rares, we have 3 good ones. I like Rona, it's a value engine, and you can get back like Torgar or something after it's died. This card is also good, and this card is good, but they're not worth splashing, I don't think. I also like to always look at my memorials, because the memorials are very good, except for the red one. But the blue one and the black one are just very good. They're almost for free, because coming to play tapped is not a big deal. You play it on the early turns or when you have something else to do. Then there are real cards. When this card is raised dead, you can put the best card in your graveyard in your hand. And there are a number of cards in milieu, like the black 3/2 flyer. And you can target yourself with Weight of Memory too. And the blue one is also great. Make sure you don't flood too much. So let's look at our colors. In white we have Serra Angel. Rock solid card. I'm not in love with the elephant. Even if you have some good artifact, it's usually not worth it. Double blessed like that is sweet. And a even sentry. It's fine. Mesa Unicorn, kind of a filler, because this format is not really about curving out. Same as Sergeant at Arms. This card is not great. This card is good. This card is not great either. This card is fine because it's good in the late game. You can target your rare and protect it. So white's kind of shallow, 8 cards, and there are only 3 of them I'm super excited about, Serra Angel and the Double Blessed Light. So let's abandon white for now, and it's going to be a support color. It's very possible I'm going to splash Blessed Light. It is a very good card to splash, because you can cast this on turn 7 and be pretty happy about it, whereas a card like Halar, the Firefletch, is not very good on turn 8. You want that on turn 3 and rock your opponent's world. Blue, I love Blink of an Eye. It's just a very good card. Replaces itself, gives you tempo, and if you blink a token, you're in business. Academy Drake is bread and butter of the blue decks. Good early, good late. And Divination is great. Tolorian Scholar I found to be surprisingly playable. Just blocks a lot of the early 2/2s that people play. Journey May also becomes cheaper with Tolarian Scholars. I like that. Clouded Sphinx is just another one of those blue bread and butter cards. Make sure your deck is humming in the right speed. Finds your removal spell and your bombs, and 3/4/5 is good. I like to play 1 Cold Water Snapper. You can even play both and go with some kind of Arcane Flight route. It's not what I want to do in this format. When you have double Cold Water Snapper, this card becomes more interesting, that is for sure. This card is too expensive for this format. Even though this format is slow, you want to cost this for 10 to have this be a reasonable card, and that's too much. This card is I didn't mention this, but this card is very good, especially if Skittering Surveyor. Do we have any Skittering Surveyors hiding here? Let's see. Yes, we do. We have 1. That is sweet. I like that card. Especially good with the Sahid. You play that on turn 3, and then this card comes out on turn 4. So Sahid is also... I see I have a Blood Tallow Candle. A card I think is fine, but I think Very good to main deck this card if you have Sahid. Just make sure this comes down early, and it's not an embarrassing playable. It looked pretty bad when I first saw it, but it turned out that it kills a reasonable amount of things, and it triggers historic. All my other artifacts are aggressive. That's not something I want to play unless I end up being aggressive. Alright, let's keep blue right down here for now. Let's sort by color. And 11 playables, but those are of course including my artifact, so it's really 9. But I really like the smooth power level on blue. It curves very nicely from 2 up to 6 with solid playable. So it's very likely I'm going to be blue. Also remember the Teferi, which is probably going to be the best card in my pool. Excluding potentially Sahid. I think Sahid might be better, but this is going to be blue too. So I could be blue X splashing white for Teferi and the Blessed Light. Alright, in black we have Fungal Infection. I really like this card. It kills 1 toughness creatures. People love to play Astir Glider and Knight of New Benalia, but it also trades with 2 toughness creatures if you can target them and block, so they can't be flyers though. So it doesn't trade with Academy Drake, but it does trade with the random 3/2. Knight of Malice is quite excellent. Eviscerate is excellent. I also love me a Dark Bargain. Basically, card draw is almost never bad in this format. I should probably add a Weight of Memory too. That means I have 10 playables in blue. The Torgars are good. This card I don't like unless I am black-red. There's a 3/2 flyer here. Nothing bad with this card. It is basically an Aven Sentry. Couple of Tallied Omnivores, maybe. So in red I have 1 Shivan Fire this time. Only 1. Not 3 like last time. Don't like any of these cards. Goblin Barrage is good though. Radiating Lightning is more a cyber card against green decks. Rampaging Cyclops is fine. And Double Firefist Adept is probably fine too. And Jaya Ballard, hard to cast though. So since I only have 7 playables in red, it's very unlikely I'm going to be able to play this card. So it looks like I'm going to be not playing red here. It's just not good enough. Green we have the Impulse. Lenora Scout, no. Nature Spiral, no. Sapling Migration, alright. Untamed Cover, alright. Grow from the Ashes, yeah. And the rest seems to be fillers, so yeah. My original instinct was blue-black splashing white, and that has not changed. So what if I take down Teferi and the double Blessed Light? That gives me 22 playables. And let's look at our curve here. Looks pretty high. So I could see it playing 18 lands, especially since I have 2 lands that are spells. So I think this is fine to play 18 lands. High curve, 3 colors, and a blue and a black. Spell land, so to speak. So it's going to make me flood less often. And as far as white sources go, I have a Skittering Surveyor, a Teferi, and 2 Blessed Light. I think 2 planes is probably fine here. And so I can go 8/6. This Torgar can sometimes be a 6 drop, so it's most of the time not going to be a 4 drop. Let's see what kind of crazy curve. I would have to go Arcanist into Skittering Surveyor, but it could happen. So yeah, this was kind of a straightforward pool too. As much like my pool I had yesterday, this wasn't very hard to build, I don't think. So yeah, thank you for watching this episode.